the culture of a healthy lifestyle. The person who leads a more or less healthy lifestyle is often weak and liable to disease and suffering from all sorts. A sane way of living should never be limited to a good diet or a 15-minute run in the morning, or to avoidance of all bad habits, but should be intended as the spiritual cultivation lasting a whole life. Often weakness of tone and energy, apathy, and being prone to disease arise because of a decrease of the air of life, the name with which the Tibetans call the air that remains in the lungs after the exhalation. The volume of the air remaining in the lungs, volume differs from person to person. In a strong person, the amount is greater. In a weak person, it is smaller. When the air of life in the chest is deficient, then the person starts to lose energy and is weak. When the volume of the air of life is higher in the upper part of the lungs than in the lower one, then this person will have the tendency to have high blood pressure and heart disease. By increasing its volume in the lower part of the belly, and especially by keeping a part of the abdomen below the navel always extended, your tone will increase. Taoist monks constantly kept the lower part of the abdomen extended, concentrating their life power there. That is how they attained longevity, youth, and health. However, be careful to avoid causing strain by willfully increasing this volume. If you are overexcited, you should decrease this volume by exhaling and inhaling more lightly. You can discover a lot of interesting things in the process of observing the fluctuations of this volume of air of life, because it influences the whole organism. Only a constantly conscious attitude towards breathing can enable us to control its volume. Not only doing a 10-minute breathing exercise alone in the evening, the volume of air of life can be increased by doing Brahmari breathing and decreased by Murcha breathing. There is also a full yoga breathing practice for the general development and training of the lungs, as well as an exercise called Kevali Kumbhaka, extended delay, which is meant for both increasing and decreasing the volume respectively to the maximum or to the minimum. To do the full breathing, as you inhale, hold your breath. Then exhale when necessary. Inhale once more, completely filling your lungs with air. When you need to exhale again, inhale instead. Repeat this 3 times. After filling the lungs to the maximum, exhale slowly and restore normal breathing. This exercise quickly increases the volume and allows a person to utilize this energy. After every exercise, do the cleansing breathing, and then repeat this breathing again 7 to 10 times. Now you should do the opposite Kavali Shunyaka breathing. Exhale, and if you feel you need to inhale, exhale instead. And then, on the 3rd and final exhalation, empty the lungs to the minimum. More than this and a person dies, but if this reserve decreases a little bit, a person can sink into the state of yoga nidra, full narcosis, can do astral traveling, or attain samadhi. With the help of this breathing exercise, Murcha, the yogis reach these states of being. This is one grain of great knowledge. This and some other secret knowledge will be opened to you in this book about spiritual healing. Usually the level of the air of life depends on the emotional state of a person and their ability to use it to control their emotional states, increasing and decreasing it at will until a complete stop. To be able to attain a state of complete peace, even during times of intensive activity and contact with people, is the first and most important achievement in yoga. Blessed are those who are aiming for this. Aum.
In our extreme times, when the fate of the entire planet is at stake, it is crucial for the knowledge of angels and benevolent spirits to spread as quickly as possible, globally, and reach thousands of people. In this way, we can change the future of all humanity. Which is why we are addressing you, dear soul of light. Spread the knowledge about our wise books and films. Share links to videos or cartoons. All of this is available and free. Invite women to individual practices, webinars, and seminars. And the Great Spirit of Light will help you and your family. It will direct an enormous amount of energy to fulfill all your desires. Benevolent spirits and angels will assist you and your loved ones in all matters. A thread of light and love extends from your heart to the hearts of thirsty women, and the creation of good and the dissemination of enlightened knowledge throughout the world begins. Become part of the mission of light. Help people, and God will help you.